All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Derby County, the Rams, we've gone marching on. That first game in our second Premier League season, actually, in the series, we absolutely battered Forest. East Midlands Derby, first game back in the Prem. They finished 8th in the Premier League last season, and I'm going to be honest, it's just been better since then. Let's take a look at the results. Let's see how we've been doing. My lord, have we brought some success to Pride Park. You were all here, I hope, for that first game of the season where we beat Forest 3-0 with 10 men. Popov got sent off in the first half. Big signing for the season. We followed that up. 2-2 draw at Everton. League Cup, beat Bradford 3-2. Played a couple of the kids and things, which is fine. Unfortunately, we did lose to Man City in the league after that 3-1, which is expected. I don't think we're, I'm never going to say I think we're good enough to really beat those big boys. But we did follow that up with a 2-1 win at Spurs, which was huge. Went 2-2 with Norwich, won on penalties against Sunderland in the Cup, then beat Stoke 3-0. Lost 2-1 to West Ham, 0-0 at Watford, 1-0 at Leeds. A few bad results actually more recently. Lost 3-0 to Chelsea, really tough run of games. Lost 3-0 to Chelsea. Man U just absolutely annihilated us. I just couldn't come up with anything to combat them. Arsenal 3-0, we lost. Then last game out was a 1-0 win at Leicester. Kenny Taylor getting the winner in the 87th minute. We deserved it. We were the better team. And this game is Crystal Palace. Now, just before we do that, let's just take a look at the league table. We sit in 8th place, just outside of those European spots. Just outside. 21. We're 3 points away. In terms of how the top of the table's shaping up, it's a bit of a strange one. Man U running away with the league, which is, fine. Liverpool sort of on their tail. Leeds up there in 3rd place. They've won 8 of their games so far this season. Arsenal up there, Newcastle up there, Man City, Chelsea, and then Derby. Nottingham Forest, who obviously we played first game, finished 8th last season, actually sits second to last. I mean, the bottom 3, Everton, Forest, Brighton, these are the guys we need to be beating. These are the guys we need to be getting points when we go and play these because, realistically, are we going to beat Arsenal, Man U? No, we're not. I don't think. If we do, we're lucky. Just taking a look in terms of how the players have been shaping up. Michael Mellor obviously has been a staple, got him on loan for another season. 10 appearances this season so far, 3 goals, 1 assist, 1 player of the match. He hasn't been as good as he was last season. He's playing all right. He's doing a bit from that right hand side, and I think it is that switch because he's not playing in that striker role which he was last season, which is fine. Juan Hernandez playing as our sort of sole striker this season. 12 appearances, 5 goals, 2 assists, 1 player of the match. New lads that we bought in, Luis Enrique, he's had a few appearances so far this season, 9. He's got a goal for us as well, so fine. Fernando Ponce has had a few appearances for us. 1 goal, over a 7 rating when he has played, so he is on the verge really of breaking into that first team. Palacios, 12 appearances, 1 goal, 3 assists from that left-hand side. Dennis Popov, annoyingly, is our big signing. And so far this season, he's had 2 red cards. I need to look at his individual instructions because I know his aggression is high. But that doesn't excuse it. The board are happy with how we're doing. In terms of finances, we've got 42 million in the bank. We're making, this season we made 3 million. It's absolutely huge. We're playing well. Tactics are wholly unchanged. This isn't the starting lineup for the next game, but just so you can see in terms of where we are formation-wise, we're doing well. So anyway, let me play forward. Let me get to the Crystal Palace game. It's huge. I'm actually in shock that I can genuinely, you know, say that we're on the verge of knocking on the door currently. Long way to go, but we're currently knocking on the door of European spots. And funnily enough, I don't suppose you can see it here because my head's in the way. Our under-18s are performing incredibly well in the under-18 Premier League North. Man U, Man City, Sheffield United and Liverpool sit above us. We sit in 5th place. So all round, the team is performing very, very well. Very, very well. Let's head into that game. It's huge. Come on, let's go. Okay, here we go. Here's the lineup for this one. Couple of changes, I think, actually, from that first game of the season. Fisher starts in goal, which is fine. Branthwaite coming in for suspended pop-off with Sutalo sitting in the middle. Brandon Soppy playing in that right wing-back position. Shackleton pushing into the middle. I've dropped Knight back to the bench. Kenny Taylor comes in the middle as well. Krause sitting behind those two. Dylan Williams on the left-hand side. Palacios playing that inverted winger left-hand position with Mella playing a similar position on the right and Hernandez playing as the sole striker. Knight has dropped back to the bench. He just hasn't really been performing that well. Ponce is on the bench. He's because he's injured, but I think he's probably very close to cementing his place in the first team. So anyway, let's head into it. Just a couple of slight tweaks actually to the lineup. Jason Knight I've brought into the middle. Jamie Shackleton I've moved him to play in that defensive mid position. Wingers, Branthwaite and Soppy with Sutalo and Sepulveda playing in the middle. Like I say, just a couple of tweaks just to try and boost our ability in terms of playing to people's strengths. I think this could work, and we've obviously got the option of bringing Williams on. We've got the option of you know, switching things around and maybe bringing Ponce on for some time in the second half as well. So it's Derby County, Crystal Palace. We sit in 8th place in the Premier League. 8th, I think we were. Absolutely huge. We're playing incredibly well. Much better than actually we are on the Spanish save. If you haven't seen it, that's all full of drama at the moment. So head over and watch that. I'll pop a card to the latest episode at the top. We are very sort of quickly getting to a point.
Oh shit!
Yeah, terrible start. Come on, lads. We're very quickly getting to a point where we're going to lose our job in that game.
You're fired.
Okay, so not really much going on, but Palacios has picked up an injury. I think we bring Kenny Taylor to play on that left-hand side, and then we make a change in the middle, and we bring on Fernando Ponce, who is nearly ready to come back. So I'm hoping he should be able to last the rest of the first half and the second half. Not what we wanted. We haven't really got much depth on that left-hand side. We're creating chances. I mean, they are the better team, but we are creating chances. Looks like we're going into half-time with pretty much nothing going on. Yeah. Well, what a very boring first half, actually. I'm just going to switch things up slightly. I won't show you everything because I appreciate you guys will get bored of just, you know, sitting there watching me tweak things, but I'll let you know what I've done. Right, so it's just a tweak really to player instructions, just to press and you know, all of those sides of things. I mean, we've not got anyone that's really performing very well. Mella is struggling. Knight's on a 6.2. Davenport coming in the middle, I think. Mella, we might have to take him off. Come on, deal with that. Come on! We were lucky there. Through again. Good tackle, Ponce. Kenny Taylor. Finds Hernandez. Ponce, Davenport. Mella. Turns back, finds Taylor. Taylor through to Mella. Go on. Yes! Yes! Not greedy at all. Good lad. 1-1. Look at this. Mella. Back to Taylor. Taylor feeds it through to Mella, and he could have taken the shot there, really. But nice little pass inside to Hernandez. Taps it in. Proper poacher's goal. Right place, right time. Good lad. I think we push for the win now, don't we, lads? Come on, we push for the win now, don't we? just taken Mella off and switched him out for Enrique, sorry. Mainly because Mella, I have to admit, his fitness this season has not been good at all. A few minutes to go. Come on, boys. Come on. We've got this. Come on. 1-1's a good result, but come on, one more chance. Go on, one more. Well, I mean, look, guys and ladies, I'm sure there's some of you. Let's be completely honest here. 1-1 is a good result for us. I certainly wasn't expecting to come back for this game, 12, 13 games in. If you would have asked me what position I thought we would have been in 12, 13 games in positively, I would have probably said just mid-table. And for us to sit just outside that sort of European spot, do I think we can squeeze one? I don't know. I think we probably will slip down slightly and finish this mid-table position. But if we carry on going the way we're going, we're well within a chance. And I would love to see and play some Derby County games in the Europa League next season. I would love to. So, look, let's keep pushing on. Things are going very, very well. I mean, according to this, Derby County are playing above all expectations. I can't remember what the league, the season preview. I mean, we're still expected to finish 17th. I don't know why, because, like I say, we're up here, and that 8th place would get us. Currently, that 8th place is getting you Europa Conference. So we could be playing in Europe next year if we carry on doing what we're doing. It looks like Palacios is out on a longer term injury, 3 to 4 weeks. Funnily enough, this guy's played one game and now he's a fitness concern. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Grow up, Simon.
Come back for the next game. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm going to push on, play ahead, and then we'll come back and see how we're getting on. This is shaping up to be a great season. Boring game, really, that one. Not much to talk about. Not many highlights. 1-1. It's only a point apiece, but you know what? It happens, and frankly, just getting points on the board is all I'm concerned about this season. Because last time we were in the Premier League, it was miserable. Absolutely miserable. But what a start we've had. Come on, boys. I'll see you in the next one.